live footage of me going up the hill. Christmas. All right, back in Cambridge. This is the first workout of the Olympic year, 2024. So it's not the most exciting workout, but it's pretty bread and butter for me as I'm looking towards indoors. Mixture of strength and speed. I've got 10 times 30-second hill to start off with, which is not the steepest hill in the world, but it's pretty challenging when you've got 10 reps. Then I've got 10 times 200, but we'll do them as 10 times 30 seconds on the flat, which we'll do on the kind of gravel paths down there in the park. And then to finish, I've got 2 times a mile at about threshold. That'll end up being about 5-minute miling, I think. In this weather, maybe a little bit slow. I'll just do it to effort. But yeah, it's a bit of a mixed workout, to be fair. Nick always describes these as, you know, like just the necessary base building type stuff that you've got to do. But you know, hills are kind of speed in disguise in a way. So yeah, should be good. Gonna wear super shoes for hills, which is an unpopular opinion, but I need all the help I can get, so kill me. What's good about this is the last time we did this session, it was the same, but I didn't had the pace 2 and didn't have the heart rate monitor, so hopefully I should be able to see that I'm absolutely blowing at the end of this with my high heart rate. And I can't lie and say, oh, it's just the wrist is bad, because it's up there, baby. Right, I'll see you in the first round. Here's your quote of the day. I'll get you on the next round. Summons the order, must swing the sword. That's quite high for a 30-second sprint. Right, I've got 4 minutes now to get down to the flat, catch my breath, and then I've got 10 times 200, but we'll do it as 30 seconds because I don't have any measurements off. Equal distance rest, so do it off about 60-75 seconds rest, same as 200 jog. Right, I'll meet you down the bottom. If you've got a Coros and you don't have your watch set up like this, it's worth a try. On one screen, just put lap distance, lap pace, lap time. That's all you need for the workout. Obviously, it resets every lap. I just find that with the numbers being a bit bigger, when you're running fast, it's easy to see. So try it out, see what you think. 170. Not supposed to tilt. Oh. 4 minute set rest now, then 2 by mile of 60 seconds, which hopefully, famous last word, touch wood, the 5 minute mile pace should feel a lot slower, a lot easier, but never does. Perfect. 4:51. Felt easy compared to the others. You can go 50 seconds left. Loop's actually a touch bigger than I thought. I thought it was a little less than a mile. Turns out it's a little bit more because I started at that black car, which was a nice psychological edge because I thought I was going to have to go past it. There's no better feeling than being on the last rep of a workout.
Left?
Yeah, it's quite sharp.
Yeah, you go.
And then the push down. Good.
Yes. Whoops. Testing. I think we're all good. Lovely stuff. Good stuff. How was that?
Yeah, that was good. Hard work in the end. I was unsure how far the session was going to be. It's ended up being just over 8 miles, so no, it was good. I can't believe how easy the kind of thresholdy mile reps at the end felt. Like this time last year, if I was just doing 450s without any hills or anything before, I would have been pretty tired. So yeah, that's good. One thing that is worth showing is I don't really train to heart rate that much in terms of I don't let heart rate like dictate my training during the session. So I'm not looking at the live update thinking, okay, this is my threshold, this is whatever, but I monitor it over time to kind of see, you know, is my heart rate lower doing the same pace as it was 6 weeks ago or whatever, to try and sort of measure progress. But what is quite useful on this is, hold on, I'll just show you like see if the camera can pick this up. When you finish the session, you scroll through all this. So what's interesting is like, if chorus users you might know, normally if you do a run, you'll just have like a couple of zones. So like, if you've done an easy run, it might just be like zone 1, zone 2. If you've done something really hard, you might all be in zone 5. I think that goes to show how like useful that workout is, because I've hit every zone at some point. So like zone 3, clearly a bit of like a grey zone, not that intense, but not that easy. I've only been in it for a minute, but I've done 8 minutes in zone 6, 20 minutes in zone 1. So if you're looking for a workout that's going to touch on, you know, a bit of everything, bit of stamina, bit of speed, bit of threshold, whatever, then something like hills, 200, threshold, bit of a mix sort of work, just show you the proofs in the pudding that you pretty much do hit every stimulus. So yeah, it's quite cool to look at that. All right, just got back. Well, we haven't just got back actually. We've been delaying this. As a matter of fact, we've got a coffee, got a drink. We just had some chicken and avocado and sun-dried tomato bagels, which was pretty nice. Dried off a little bit because it was absolutely pissing it down for the hole to cool down. But I've just uploaded to the Chorus app. I'm getting all my Strava kudos in. Shout out if you follow me on Strava, they keep popping up on the screen. I tend to do that as soon as I get back, not only because I get to milk it and put it on socials, but my coach is based in the US, so it's really good to be able to upload it. It syncs straight to Training Peaks, which is like a coaching software where he uploads all my training and can see my results. It goes straight to Strava as well, so you can check it there. And I tend just to have a little scan through the screen, and basically at the moment I'm looking at how my kind of like consistency across reps is like the main thing that I look for. So I'm, you know, going across and you can see all the different bars and be like, okay, you know, on the reps towards the end of the set, I was dropping off pace or I was picking it up, either way round. And then I'm also now, even though I'm not using heart rate actively in the sessions, I'm reflecting on the heart rate to see how it compared to previous. So it's quite interesting to see here, if I just scroll down, on the reps, on the mile reps that I had at the end, if I turn the screen sideways, it should show me. There we go. Charlie, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that, yeah? Okay. So if I scroll down to the last reps, here we go. So with the 450 mile reps that I had, you can see that my heart rate is much higher than it traditionally would be in threshold. So you can see here, I've got, for the first mile rep, my heart rate is giving 170. And then for the second one, it's giving 174. So that's much higher than it would be if I was doing a normal 450, you know, mile rep. It clearly shows the impact of having the 10 hill reps and then the 10 30-second flat reps before it. So it felt surprisingly good to say it was at that high of a heart rate. You can see all your cadence, things like that. I don't pay particular attention to that sort of stuff. Same with power output. For me, it's mainly what's my heart rate, what's the actual split that I've hit, how did I feel in my body, that sort of thing. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, so to give an example, you can see on Training Peaks here, so this is the workout that I had today. Had my warm-up, had what the session was, and then my cool-down. I actually do have a double to do later on as well, which we'll see if that's happening, coach. Apologies. And I've got all my training for the next couple of weeks. We obviously change this as and when we're going, but Chorus is really useful to be able to see kind of what I have coming up and it syncs straight away. So for this cut down workout that I've got on Sunday, this is what coach has planned for me. So it's basically sets of 4 miles and 3 miles at different paces. When I upload to Chorus, so if I go to one that I've previously done, so let's say, where can we look? Let's say the moderate long run that I had last week, that will go straight into Training Peaks and he can say, okay, what was my average pace? What was my max pace? All the different metrics. And if, for example, I was really struggling on that one, he could then use it to inform the training for next week. So it's actually really useful, not only for the athlete, but also your relationship with other people. If I needed to, I could, for example, like give a physio the login so they could see like how I was balancing my load or different things like that. Maybe even a nutritionist to see the kind of like, is my calories in, matching my calories out, all that sort of stuff. So it's quite nice to have it all in one system and all I have to do is upload it. I get to do the fun bit, which is Strava, and they can see everything else that they need. So that will be particularly useful as I go away in January to South Africa, which is, whoever got me 30, no offence to those in the room that kindly did the shopping for me, it's probably going to need to be 5, knowing me, because look, pale. So yeah, going to South Africa from the 2nd of January, which is the day after you're going to see this video, if you're watching it on the day it releases, which you should be. And then I come back on the 24th, so I'll get in 3 weeks of good training, hopefully some slightly different training partners that are a bit more mile specific, some better weather to get in some high quality, come back and then either race the first weekend I get back or maybe just do like an indoor session, something specific, and then get into kind of 3 weeks in a row, maybe 4 weeks in a row of racing, which none of them will be in the UK, we don't think. But Charlie should be at every single one, fingers crossed, once we know where I'm racing. So we'll have some cool indoor videos for you. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for Chorus for the partnership for 2024, giving me and Charlie the opportunity to do some pretty cool stuff. And yeah, year of the Olympics. The motto this year is nothing to lose. It's a free shot, you know, at trying to go to pretty much the greatest sporting event in the world. No one thinks you can do it, but if there's a chance, you may as well give your all to get there. So stay tuned on this series. We'll be dropping a training video every single month to track the progress on the way. See you in the next one.
Dramatic in the wind,